What's up, guys? Welcome to another exciting edition of Real Estate Podcast, episode 433. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trav.
Adam.
This week we watched the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Mouthful.
Yeah. We watched Mario.
Yeah. Mario Galaxy.
So, I'm old school Mario. Like I think I played some Mario parties, maybe after Mario 64, but like, does her sister show up in these other games? Or is that some new character?
She does, yeah.
I didn't know if they added that on. I don't know nothing about none of that.
I didn't know, I didn't play the Mario Galaxy games. I played Mario Odyssey on Switch, but I didn't play any of the ones on the Wii or Wii U, anything like that. I know that she's a character. I don't know I'm assuming that that's the background.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but
I just didn't know if they made that up for the movie or not. But Bowser, they made him soft.
Yeah.
That was a choice.
Yeah, right.
I can see why.
Yeah.
A lot of little kids watching, so it was like, well, now he's a good guy.
But is he though? Bowser Jr. straight showed up and he was like, son.
Fucking paintbrush.
Yeah, right. Like, son. I mean, I just want to go straight into it. How badass was damn Star Fox?
Oh, man. They're remastering that game.
64?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like it's going to be like a whole new game, but it's the same game.
I mean, that makes sense.
Looks cool.
Though.
Of course, it's only going to be a Nintendo.
Yeah, of course.
So I won't be playing it, but I'll watch somebody play it.
Yeah. I just love how they bring in, the other Nintendo properties into it. It's like, because, in the first film we had Donkey Kong and that whole situation, and now we got Fox and we got, I was so surprised how they worked in some of the villains from the other Mario games into it. From Mario 2 and 3, I was like, this is kind of genius. When she goes to the casino world or whatever, I was like, this is so freaking cool, man. Like, you can definitely tell that the people that wrote the film and they did member berries, but in the best kind of way. You know what I mean?
Well, they did that when they were doing the taking care of the kingdom while she was gone.
Yes,
they showed them doing that thing. I can't remember which Mario game it was. I think it was Super Mario 3, where you got the top-down view of that map and you move to the next.
Yeah,
They showed them moving across it, and I was like, played a lot of Super Mario All-Stars.
Yeah.
It was like had them all.
It's, we've talked about Zelda quite a bit, and they're doing a live action version of Zelda. And it's like, if they treat it with the same care that they've been treating Mario.
Yeah.
And it's going to be
Donkey
amazing.
Kong movie.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. He was in that first Mario movie. Did they do Donkey Kong? Or are they working on one?
I don't know.
Says an official standalone Donkey Kong feature film is currently in development.
That's right.
Expected to debut on April the 12th, 2028. Says that Seth Rogen is expected to reprise his voice role as the iconic Ape.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
We got Childish Gambino as Yoshi.
That was cool. I like.
Could have been anyone though. I mean.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I mean, all he said was Yoshi.
Yeah. It's just, I had so much fun watching this movie.
There were moments where it felt like the animation was an actual, a game cutscene. Because I think the last Mario I did beat was the first Mario Galaxy. So they pulled a lot from that, like the whole all the little tiny planets, like those were that was the actual level design of that game. And like there would be moments where like as it's panning through the different planets and the different, worlds and stuff, it didn't feel like your typical CGI animation. It felt like it was running off of Nintendo's Mario engine, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Benny Safdie was Bowser Jr.
Yeah, I looked it up because I'm like, what is this voice,
Yeah. I mean, Jack Black killed it.
Of course,
Great Bowser. Whenever he was like, at the beginning, when he's like, I have all these things inside of me.
Yeah.
He was struggling with it too. He was like, wanted to be with his son, but he's like, I don't want to hurt him.
Yeah. It's like, come on, Dad.
Was Glenn Powell playing Star Fox?
And it's like, at first when you see Star Fox, like when I see Star Fox and when I think of like who would be the perfect voice, it's like Idris Elba, of course, right?
Yeah,
but no. But like, I mean, he killed it. I was just, and yeah. And whenever they were showing the like animation for the Star Fox, I'm like, I want to watch that movie.
Right. Luigi was like, he's so cool.
Yeah,
I was told that said that, like, oh God, like, even to do the barrel roll, gotta work that in.
Oh,
I guess I should be thankful.
Calling back to Yoshi though, thought it was great how Toad was just completely unimpressed by him. He was like, "Oh, there's dinosaur now. Just whatever."
Yeah. At one point, he's like,
"Why do we keep game where they went to like that island? It was like a dinosaur island."
Yeah, and they were babies, and that was Yoshi's Island too.
Now that you brought that up, now I remember something, dude. Mario, baby Mario, looked like Walt Flanagan.
He did, right?
I was like, Walt Flanagan, looked just like him.
Yeah. Man, that was so funny though. I laughed out loud several times when I was watching this movie. Like, I can't wait for this movie to be on repeat at my house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm excited. The whole time I was watching it, I'm like, this is a movie that I could put on every day and not be upset that I'm putting this on every day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I already know that's in the future, and I can't wait.
You're like getting a playlist. You can make playlists on Plex.
I need to start doing that. Yeah. Like, for sure.
A playlist.
Yeah. Putting both the Mario movies in there,
Mm-hmm. It was a silly goose time.
Yeah, man. I loved it from beginning to end. It's just nice to turn my brain off and just laugh out loud I mean, we grew up. We're the core demographic for this, like, and it's just such great fan service and everything. Like, I loved it, man.
Yeah, when you hear people they talk about like first Mario game they ever played, like sometimes you hear Mario 64, and I'm like, shit, the first one I played, my fucking controller was shaped like a rectangle.
Yeah, right.
Talk about it. Something I remember people doing, this was like, this is a long time ago, but playing Mario, and when they would, usually it was older people, when they would play Mario, when they would jump, they would like move their hands up.
Oh, yeah.
With the controller, like they was jumping with and it's like, no, just push the button.
Yeah. It's getting that extra hot
but it's funny to watch.
Yeah, right.
There was one part where Mario did some kind of wild jump in the movie, and he didn't do the fucking wahoo thing,
Yeah.
I was like, come on now. Destroyed the castle.
Oh, yeah. But, that's classic Mario, though, It's like, the castle just needed to be sacrificed for the cause.
I still think the best casting in that film was Charlie Day as Luigi.
Yeah.
They need to do his. Didn't he have was it Haunted Mansion or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to see
movie.
that. Yeah. I can't wait to see what they do with the next one. Like,
they need
it's
to go
genius.
on and make a Star Fox movie.
Yeah, right.
They might now that they've introduced him.
Yeah. Do you think that because when we look at the Nintendo properties, we've got, of course, Mario, that's been done. They're working on Donkey Kong. They're working on Zelda. They could do Fox. That would be easy. Star Fox would be easy to do now. Do you think that they could successfully pull off doing a child-friendly version of Metroid?
There'd have to be some liberties taken.
Maybe it's probably something in the works.
There may be. I'm surprised that Samus wasn't in this flick, to be honest, because space,
Nah, there ain't nothing in the works.
I think that they might be, because, Metroid was based off of Alien, and the whole, whenever I was watching it, I was thinking about that. It's would they take the leap to try to adapt that and try to do it in a kid, animated, kid friendly kind of way? And how well would that go over with kids? You know what I mean? Because it's sci-fi. You know what I mean?
It is rumored that they're pitching one to Sony.
I mean,
that's from April. You're wrong, AI.
Says this wouldn't be the first time Nintendo has attempted to get Metroid film off the ground. Years ago, legendary Hong Kong director John Woo was attached to a Metroid project, though it fell through the cracks over creative differences. That lends some credence to these claims, but I believe everything is speculation at this point. That would have been a very interesting...
Well, if all these people, there's a whole Reddit about it now, of course,
Yeah.
I mean, everyone in here is if it's not going to be on the serious side, I don't want it. So you're going to have those people that's you got to go all the way. It's Nintendo, brother. I mean,
I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that the Zelda movie is going to be serious. How could it not be? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they could do it serious, and I feel like that they could do it with a more lighthearted approach to it that would be kid friendly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just don't know how well it would do. I think the diehard Metroid fans would show up, but I don't know.
Yeah, but they're going to be the worst ones.
I feel like they would. I feel like they'd show up, but they would also
show up and shit on it.
Probably. It would be. I feel like it would.
They're already shitting on the Zelda movie, and it ain't even out yet.
I feel like it would yield diminishing returns. It would be the case where they do pull off a kid-friendly or a family-friendly version of Metroid, but it leads to, well, they should have did this, they should have did that, they could have, should have, would have. Now, I feel like the task, the difficult task of making it family oriented would be going the route of keeping a serious tone, but making it more suspenseful as opposed to horror.
Yes, exactly. Well, in Metroid 2 on the Game Boy, because the first Metroid game came out on NES, and then Metroid 2 Return of Samus came out on Game Boy. And it's at the end of the first Metroid game, Samus finds one of the Metroids and takes it back. And then in Metroid 2, that Metroid attaches itself to Samus and kind of follows Samus around Navi style.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you did something similar to that, to where you had the Metroid itself being almost like the comedic relief in the scenario, because there's an evolutionary stage there before they turn into the big bads that they are in the games and everything. You have like the larval stages of it or whatever you want to call it. And it's like it attached itself to Samus and was just kind of like rolling with Samus for the majority of the game and everything. If they made that approach with it and had it to where that was how that broke up the suspense in a way, you know what I mean?
So essentially, like Venom in space.
Kinda. It's kind of like Venom Navi, right? But you give it a voice, like, you know, something that can actually talk to Samus and explain what's going on as an exposition dump / you know, some comedic timing relief. Because you could have the bounty hunters from the Metroid games be after Samus and this Metroid. You know what I mean? And like that be like kind of you know, that's the focus of the film. But I think
it could be done, but I think it would still there would be a give and take on it, like to achieve the family oriented vibe, you would have to sacrifice something that the more adult core fandom would have to settle with not having. And vice versa.
Which is probably what the creative differences was about.
Yeah.
John Woo was like, I mean, we got to lean into it.
Yeah, I'm assuming that he probably wanted to go hard R and horror. Yeah, and it's like this is a Nintendo property.
I don't see them doing a hard R.
No, not at all.
No way. They're like it would bring a great.
I mean, a good PG-13 space thriller would probably be what we ended up getting.
Yeah. My question is do you leave the suspense for the people that are not in the know of who Samus is until the end of the movie? Or do you just put it out on Front Street right out of the gate for the people that know?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, there's going to be a lot of people that don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I would say treat it. This would probably be taboo for a lot of fans, I guess. But I think the best way to get the best possible movie out of it would be to treat it like nobody, like even the fans' awareness is completely disregarded. Like treat it like nobody knows the twists and turns and all of that, and just go about it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And even take a creative twist and maybe pivot in a direction that will surprise even the fans.
Yeah. Whatever they decide to do, I'm excited because what they've done with Mario just makes me want to just like see everything that they're going to do just to give it a fair, you know what I mean? Like
they're definitely going to start dipping into stuff. I mean,
yeah.
You know, they're printing money.
Yeah.
Especially if they can animate it like that. I mean, this Mario movie, you know, they did the first movie, so they already had like everything they needed. I mean, all that stuff's in a computer.
Yeah.
That's why this one just kind of like, it just popped up out of nowhere. It was like, oh, another Mario movie. It was like,
yeah.
Oh.
And now you've got Donkey Kong. It's ready to roll. They've got a lot of those assets. You got Fox, Star Fox stuff that's ready to roll. It's like, let's do it, you know?
Yeah, it makes me wonder, like, with the re-release of the game, they're probably seeing.
Yeah.
You know, they put him in this, I made him cool. I mean, you have to make him cool.
Yeah, right.
I mean, yeah. But they'll probably see how the game does, and they're like, all right, well, maybe I'll do a little something. You know, even if it's like doesn't have to be a movie.
Yeah.
They'll go to streaming.
I mean,
watch a season of Star Fox.
Yeah,
I'd
I'm
rather have
surprised.
that.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they haven't started dropping some of these lesser known Nintendo properties as either one-off films or limited series or something like that on, wherever it would stream at.
Yeah. Because I'd rather
I mean-
have it animated like that.
I mean, imagine this. You know how like with the MCU, how you have, for the most part, all of the films are family friendly. Like you can take your family to go watch an Avengers movie, but you're gonna tell the kid to leave the room when you cut Daredevil on.
Yeah.
Well, what if we got like a good old fashioned ninja, like hard R, Ninja Gaiden TV series?
Yeah. I mean,
bloody as hell, sword fighting, like just
yeah.
Ryu Habasa or Hayabusa. I fucking can't fucker's name, but you have him just messing stuff up, dude, just going ham.
I mean, but it's the same way. I was thinking about this too. It's like Contra. Like Contra should be the poster child for a video game movie, a video game adaptation of almost of a spoof of 80s action movies. Because that's what the game was. You started out and you were basically Arnold Schwarzenegger going crazy, and then it slowly morphed into you're fighting aliens and stuff in the game, and it's like, I would watch that. And like, I know that's not necessarily Nintendo, that's like Konami or whatever, but still though, like there's audiences out there for kid friendly and also for adult, but lean into like you're saying with Marvel. You have the spy thriller, you have the sci-fi flick, you have the the adventure film, all this kind of stuff. Do Contra and just have it as an over the top 80s parody. You know what I mean? Like, why not?
Oh yeah.
But I enjoyed it. Can't wait to watch it again.
Mario?
Yes.
Full star?
Full star, for sure.
Can't really hate
Yeah,
on
I give it
Mario.
Yeah. I mean, it's a solid family property and thus translates into a solid family movie. I want to ask y'all though, which so far of the movies, which one did you enjoy the most? Mario Brothers or Mario Galaxy? I mean, they're both full star films, but which one would you say was the better?
I mean, the first film introducing you to the world, the involvement of Bowser to a more degree and all that kind of stuff. Like, I enjoy Bowser as the villain more than I enjoy Bowser Jr. And then, you know what I mean? Like, so, and to me, like Jack Black's performance in that first film was like the icing on top, the cherry.
Peaches.
Yeah, dude. Like it was just so over the top and ridiculous. And it's just like this, to me, the Galaxy was just a continuation of that good time. And it's like getting into, oh, here's another princess and here's Bowser Jr. And we're going to throw other member berries and stuff in there. But like, I think the expectations between the two, because it's like when the first Mario movie came out, we were like, everybody says it's really good. Let's check it out and see what's going on. And pleasantly surprised with what we got. Going into Galaxy, it's like, we know what we have. We got Mario at home. Is this Mario going to be as good as the Mario that we've got at home? That's kind of where I'm at with it, And it was not as good, but it was good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, that's I feel the same. Like, I think for what it was, the second one did have a rushed feeling to it. It was
in a hurry.
If it hadn't been so good, it checks all of the hallmark of a half-star film that a sequel typically gets. But it stayed on such a high caliber that it, it kind of transcended that to be its own full star film.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it's a great family movie. If you've got, like with your case right now, you're going to be watching this a lot.
Yes.
But yeah, I was just curious.
3 stars.
Loved it. 3 stars.
3 stars.
Let's go.
So, is The Boys done?
Yeah.
Have you guys watched it?
I have.
Have not.
I have. All right. The internet seems to be divided.
I mean, aren't they always?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but were you as satisfied with the ending as you were hoping?
I mean, I'm not mad at it.
Okay.
Like, kind of plays out how you think it's going to play out.
Right.
I won't get into what I did like about it.
Right. Yeah.
It got a little it's always kind of been that way. The show's always kind of had that little bit of like little political kind of,
undertone.
Mm-hmm, yeah, they leaned into that pretty heavy.
They went full.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you, but it would. You just need to experience. It's worth watching.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Dude, Homelander's such a great character.
Yeah,
that actor's such a good actor. Like in Butcher, it was worth the ride. We've got the trailer for the prequel now. They're doing the Soldier Boy prequel.
Okay, are they bringing dude back from?
It's a younger guy.
Oh, okay.
It's a prequel, because he's like old as fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious because I saw a lot of people that were just like, I was like, okay, God, all right.
Yeah, I mean that's always going to happen.
Yeah. We've been riding the Severance train the past couple of days, so we're about halfway through season 2 on that, and I'm picking up more stuff this go around since I know what's happening,
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still like, there's a lot of unanswered questions that's there, But it's been a hit, so I'm happy about after this, I'm gonna push for Outer Range.
Oh.
I know Severance is supposed to be coming back this year or early next year. So I know Outer Range should be coming.
Outer Range needs to be showing back up.
Yeah, right. So, but we got a little bit of movie news here. So Matt Damon replaces Ryan Gosling in new superhero sci-fi action movie. So the reason why I bring this up is because the Daniels have been hard at work on their follow-up to their lauded sci-fi film Everything Everywhere All at Once. The directing duo's last feature film was nominated for a staggering 11 Academy Awards, winning 7, including Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Picture. Their next effort appears to have an equally complex plot, with new details emerging alongside Daniel's replacement for Ryan Gosling. Gosling's involvement in the upcoming sci-fi action thriller was announced in March, which was exciting casting news following the actor's monumental box office triumph Project Hail Mary. Sadly, Gosling exited the project shortly after. with THR reporting that the actor was looking to beef up his role. While the directors weren't opposed to the idea, it would have delayed production, which the film couldn't afford. With Gosling out, the search for a replacement began, with several names in contention, including reports that Jack Black was being considered. However, the directors pivoted to another impeccable choice, Matt Damon. According to THR, Matt Damon is in talks to replace Gosling in Daniels' next movie. The role is described as a father to one of the central teens the story focuses on. Given the plot details, it will likely be a supporting role bolstered by casting a big-name star. Damon has Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey hitting theaters in July, which is poised to be one of the year's biggest movies, much like Project Hail Mary. There's also an irony in casting Damon after Gosling. Gosling was fresh off starring in a successful Andy Weir adaptation, with the author's last hit adaptation, The Martian, starring Damon. The new plot details reveal that the Daniels won't be taking it easy on audiences, with their latest sci-fi epic looking to be as complex as Everything Everywhere All at Once. According to reports, the film will feature time travel, global warming, and even a possible superhero, making it another bold mashup of ideas perfect for their unique vision. Time travel is sure to throw some for a loop, as it will span two timelines, the present day and the 1980s. Having two timelines is also apparently one of the details that slowed down the film's journey to production, as the directors reportedly intended to include a third time period, which was written out. Protagonists of the next Daniels movies are said to be teenagers, which suggests that Damon could play a supporting role. The directors have potentially been casting the young lead since 2024, keeping details under wraps until they had their big name stars lined up. Damon sticks with the project. Other casting announcements are likely to follow, including his character's child, which could potentially shed more light on the plot. So yeah, the Daniels. I'm interested in checking this out, and hopefully we'll get some more information. But I mean, we're going to be following two timelines simultaneously? Okay, I'm down. Is this going to be as good as Everything Everywhere All at Once? Are they going to...
I don't think they'll ever be able to
recapture that lightning in a bottle? I mean, it was...
Well, like, if they try to do that again, it'd just be the whole dimension. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be able to... They might... I'm sure it'll be good.
Yeah.
But that good?
Yeah, that... I mean, it's good. It's definitely going to be hard to follow.
I don't know how I feel
what they did.
Recast it.
I mean,
like the goose. I'm on chapter 21 of Project Hail Mary. There's all kinds of shit in that book that ain't in a fucking movie.
Really?
Tons.
I mean,
whatever. You know when he goes outside the ship when they do the fishing to collect the shit.
Yeah.
That ain't even really that high stakes in the book.
Really?
I mean, he goes out there, gets the stuff, comes back in. I was like, what happened to the whole, like, the shit was going down, like, all this? Nah.
Yeah.
But when he comes back in, it does start to spin out, and then the whole thing happens with Rocky. And then he develops, he makes some kind of, like, air compressor, because he figures out that Rocky, like, when he came out, our atmosphere like fucking burn him, and he has all like soot and stuff inside of him.
Yeah.
So he blows it out. And then Rocky wakes up just a few days later. Like, it's not that a long time, and Rocky's like, what's all this stuff on the wall? And he's like, oh, I got that thing and I blew all that stuff out of you. And he's like, yeah, you almost killed me by doing that. That was a good thing that I had that. Like, it was trying to protect me. It's their version of a scab.
But
then like the generator goes out. The fucking the shit gets into the fuel tank, eats all the goddamn fuel. Like, I mean,
okay,
there's all this shit that happens.
Right,
dude. The shit gets into the fuel tank and eats the fuel while they're still hovering over the planet.
Oh shit!
And they're like, how are we gonna get back to the fucking your ship? Like, how are we gonna get out of here now? Like, we're gonna slowly lose orbit.
Yeah.
That's a whole high stake. I'm over here like, yeah, how are we going to do this? Like, this wasn't in the movie.
Yeah. Tell me, Goose, how we going to do it?
Get close to the end.
Okay. Enjoying it a lot more.
I mean,
Or
it's
is it just
they're
different?
different.
Yeah.
The movie was so good, like
Right, yeah.
kind of its own thing. I mean,
Right.
but
So next up here,
yeah.
Netflix officially sets the Adventures of Cliff Booth release date. In April 2025, Netflix acquired a script from Oscar-winning director Tarantino and Oscar-winning actor Brad Pitt for The Adventures of Cliff Booth, serving as a standalone sequel to Tarantino's 2019 hit movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which won 2 Oscar awards and was nominated for 10 Oscars overall. This film will see Pitt reprise his role of Cliff Booth, jumping ahead to 1977 and showing the stuntman retiring from that profession and navigating the studio system as a Hollywood fixer. Now, as the sequel gets ready for its release, a new update teases just how big that release will be at the end of the year. New social media post on X, Netflix confirmed that The Adventures of Cliff Booth will have a 2-week run in theaters before it makes its debut on Netflix. The film will get an IMAX release in theaters globally on November 25th, ahead of its debut on Netflix on December the 23rd. This comes after 2025 ended with a couple of major Netflix movies getting that treatment. Jay Kelly and Wake Up Dead Man, Knives Out, a Knives Out mystery, the former of which became one of the biggest snubs at the 2026 Oscars. So yeah, we're going to get a limited run so that it can be in nomination territory for whatever reason we're still doing that stupid crap.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I might try to have to go see this. Enjoyed the
window.
Yeah, I mean,
it'll probably only be a limited.
Yeah, that is true.
Release too. They may not put it in all the theaters since it's just a 2-week.
Yeah,
be in the big theaters.
Yeah,
the chains.
But if worse comes to worse, we'll see it on December the 23rd on Netflix.
Podlocked.
On Christmas, yeah. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals, So, I'm excited for it. I'm interested to see David Fincher's take on a Tarantino script.
Yeah. I wonder if
that's going to be.
If we can change the script, okay?
Yeah. I want him to say, my fucking words. Yeah.
We're not fucking doing that. We're fucking doing this. Let me drop this bad news on you before I forget. Outer Range has been canceled.
What?
Yep. They canceled it late 2024. Confirmed.
Well, I guess we won't be watching
the dick, man. I mean, it's still a good show. It's just now I'm over here what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Goddamn, release the scripts. Okay, let me read it.
At least let us know what was going on there.
I don't even think they know. That's almost better though, because dude, whatever, they were probably gonna fuck it up. You know what I mean? As soon as it's explained, then it's oh, come on, that's it.
Yeah. Damn.
I know. I looked it up because I was like, damn, that should be coming back on. I look and it's I was canceled November 2024. And I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck you, Bezos.
Yeah, for real, right?
Let somebody else have it.
Yeah.
That might get picked up.
It could, yeah.
They're like, we got to spend some of that money on fucking Lord of the Rings.
It's great. Of course we do,
That's a good show.
Yeah. That's a bummer, man. So, fired Star Wars writer reveals his revolutionary pitch that Lucasfilm loved. At this point, so many filmmakers were announced to be developing a Star Wars movie, only to have that movie canceled. It's easy to lose track of just how many stories we'll never see. Even in the last few months, recent reports revealed Soderbergh's collaboration with Adam Driver on an unannounced Ben Solo movie. Back in 2023 at Star Wars Celebration, Lucasfilm announced that Daisy Ridley would return as Rey for a film set after The Rise of Skywalker. And while that was cause for excitement, it also meant that the sequel that Lindelof was working on wouldn't be happening. Based on projects like Lost, The Leftovers, and Watchmen, there was a lot of excitement behind the reported sequel, despite fans not having a good sense of what the movie would be. All these years later, Lindelof is now opening up about what his sequel would have explored. Additionally, while many filmmakers who have parted ways with Lucasfilm have cited creative differences, Lindelof confirms to House of R that he was fired from the project. The filmmaker recalled, "Just to talk about the bantha in the room, I was fired off of a Star Wars movie. They asked me, what do you think a Star Wars movie should be? And I said, here's what it should be. And they said, great, you're hired. And then 2 years later, I was fired. And so I was wrong, at least through that prism." Lindelof continued to speak candidly about his experience and how his own passion for the Star Wars saga would motivate the narrative. Namely, he detailed how he hoped to navigate the right balance between the nostalgic interpretation of the series and what the future should be. What we were attempting to do, my partner Justin Britt Gibson and Raina McClendon and I, what we were attempting to do was to have this conversation in the movie, which is to say there is a force of nostalgia and there is a force of revision, and they are at odds with one another. And let's do the Protestant Reformation inside Star Wars, and it didn't work, Lindelof explained. You have your cake and eat it too, but the conversation that the fandom is having without winking and looking at the audience, that didn't feel necessarily that risky. The filmmaker also admitted that given the nature of the industry, it's entirely possible that what Lucasfilm wanted and needed at the point he was hired ended up changing by the time the final decision had to be made. I may have been fired not just because they seemed to like the premise, it was just the writing was really hard. It was slow, the tone, getting it right, where it was inside of the canon, what's its relationship with the Rise of Skywalker? Is it starting a new trilogy? Is it all those things? They're so massive, they're so big, sort of like a tanker, which is you turn the wheel and it takes 5 minutes before it turns a little bit. Filmmakers J.J. Abrams and Rian Johnson had the unenviable task of striking a balance between the franchise's past and the franchise's future. Whatever actual narrative his movie would have explored, Lindelof pondered if, rather than characters like Rey, Finn, or Poe being the face of the series, it might actually be characters that debuted on the small screen. We're looking for the center of Star Wars, and when Star Wars The Force Awakens came out, we all knew what it was. It was Rey, it was Finn, and it was Poe, filmmaker recalled. Then we were migrating back in Luke and Leia and Han and Chewie and all those guys. But we got the sense that when this new trilogy was over, we were going to be launching with these new characters, and that was the center of Star Wars. My new question is, are Mando and Grogu the center of Star Wars? Lindelof isn't the only one questioning the future about Star Wars will look like. Mandalorian and Grogu marked first big screen installments in the series since The Rise of Skywalker. I mean, it's tough to get fired from Star Wars, you know. It's tough on the ego, you know what I mean?
Like what I would tell anyone when they come into the office and sign that they're like, "Oh, you're going to develop a movie for us," it's like, "Hey, don't go talk about doing the movie because it may not happen."
That
just happens a lot.
Yeah.
How many times have we talked about a Star Wars movie that was going to be made? And then they're like, I think what happens is they put it out there, like with Lindelof, it was announced, and people were like,
Yeah, get him the fuck out of here. It's like, what?
Wrong guy.
Yeah, right.
You know, I heard that the Grogu movie, The Mandalorian, wasn't doing well, but it's got a decent audience score over the Rotten Tomato.
Well, that's what we've got here. Mandalorian and Grogu box office flop after breaking Star Wars record. So this is the next article. Disney and Star Wars are back on the big screen for the first time in more than half a decade after The Mandalorian and Grogu opened for Thursday showings, bringing Pedro Pascal back as Din. This movie pits him and his little green friend on a new mission after largely staying out of the game, putting them in a league with the terrifying Hutt clan and facing a new horde of enemies. Alongside Pascal, Steve Bloom reprises his role as Zeb, while newcomers like Jeremy Allen White, Sigourney Weaver, and even Oscar-winning director Martin Scorsese help fill out the rest of the cast. While early reviews from select fans teased an exciting new movie from the Star Wars universe, concerns have been raised about how the film will continue a story built entirely through serialized storytelling on Disney+. Directed by Jon Favreau and written by Favreau with Filoni and Noah Kaur, this movie has a lot riding on its shoulders, as it is Star Wars' first theatrical movie since 2019's Star Wars Rise of Skywalker, one of the franchise's biggest critical flops. Now, as the galaxy far, far away comes back into the forefront, early box office results reveal how big this return could become. As reported by Deadline, Lucasfilm's Mandalorian and Grogu grossed about $12 million domestically in its Thursday night preview showings. This ranks as the lowest grossing opening Thursday preview total for any Star Wars movie since '83's Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Previously, the lowest mark since the original trilogy was set by Solo: A Star Wars Story, which grossed only $14.1 million in its opening Thursday night previews over Memorial Day weekend in 2018. These numbers certainly are not what Lucasfilm and Disney were hoping to see in their return to the big screen, particularly after such a disappointing run with the end of the Skywalker saga and other non-Skywalker saga movies. Following Solo's opening weekend, it became the lowest grossing live-action Star Wars movie ever made by a wide margin, grossing just over $392 million worldwide. For reference, it's ranked below Return of the Jedi, which grossed $482 million worldwide and was released 35 years earlier. The hope is that The Mandalorian and Grogu will be able to have strong legs across its opening weekend and through early summer season to at least come close to Solo's total. The new Star Wars outing should at least have a couple of weeks to build up a solid total without much competition, as the next major film planned for release is Masters of the Universe reboot on June the 5th. Even so, these opening numbers leave much to be desired for Pedro Pascal's first appearance in a Star Wars movie, making the Mandoverse's future even more uncertain. So there is a lot of people that have kind of, it's gone both ways. Some people say that they like it. Some people don't. It's hard. Like, you build something digitally, through streaming, you know what I mean?
People get used to watching it at home. Also,
yeah,
gas was $2 a gallon in 2018. So that makes a difference.
Now it's like $24 a gallon.
Yeah, it definitely makes a difference. You can tell you're spending more on it.
Oh, for sure, right?
Like, it was just a different time. You had to be there.
Yeah.
And, like, from what I've heard, people are like, well, it's just like a really long episode of the show. And it's like, yeah, because it's the show.
Yeah,
it would feel like a long episode because it's just
Yeah, yeah. The audience's score been,
it was like 88.
Yeah, and
versus 60 on the critics.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, I'm sure the critic score is, incredibly low, unnecessarily low. But
they buffed it a little for Pedro.
Yeah, of course, But it's just one. I want to go see it, but at the same time, like, do I want to go see it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I do, but I don't. It's like, first of all, when do I have time? Second of all, if I do make the time, do I want to go spend $50 for two people to go to the movies and watch something
gas to get there?
Yeah, exactly, right. And it's like, it's going to be on streaming before you know it, I'm surprised it's not on Disney Plus yet,
right.
So we're in a weird spot right now with streaming, this, that, and the other,
At a $166 million budget.
Yeah. It may recoup all of its money after everything's said and done, but like,
it's got to break even point. It's got to be between 400 600 million globally, which I'm sure it'll make. It'll make its money. I don't know why they're acting.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a Star Wars fucking movie.
Yeah. Which I'm interested to see what the numbers were over this past weekend during Memorial Day. It's like, but I don't know if a lot of people were going to the movies, man. I saw a lot of people go into a swimming hole because people ain't got money. You know what I mean? Like they're carpooling to to the blue hole, you know?
I mean, so far globally, it's 167 million.
So, I mean,
ain't bad.
No.
Kevin Smith ain't never seen those kind of numbers in the opening.
No, not at all. So
it was an interesting choice to do it, make a movie. I mean, why?
Why not do another season?
Like, well, they just filmed the season and then fucking slapped 2 hours of it together. I mean,
yeah.
Same sets, same people.
I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. They needed to get something Star Wars on the big screen, I guess. And like we were saying earlier, it's like they keep bringing people in and firing them or they're leaving for creative differences or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, what happened to dude that did freaking Jojo Rabbit? Like, is he still doing a Star Wars movie?
We don't know. He was working on something else. We read something about that where he was, and then he was going to work on something else, and then the Goose is supposed to be making one, right?
Yeah, he's making the Squadron.
We saw pictures from that. It's like they might come out and be like, no.
Yeah, we're good.
Like, make your mind up over there.
Well,
it's almost like y'all got some crazy lady running the company.
Well, I think the message is clear, and it's that the people who creatively want to pursue Star Wars properties, they are not interested in making a corporate Star Wars
They're not gonna bend the knee
or show.
Because that's what happens. You got to come in there and bend the knee.
And if they do, they phone it in. And that's even worse because it's like watching an idea that you could tell had something going for it, and you're just watching it die in front of you.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, there is a possibility that could be the Mandalorian and Grogu because, you know, we've read different articles about Favreau wanting to dip out, you know?
Yeah. That might be his way of completing his contractual obligation. He's like, I'll give you a movie. I'm done.
Mm-hmm. They're like, yeah, you are.
Yeah. Get out there and make it, boy. It's like, oh, God. We're getting
Give me Favreau.
Yeah.
They just got a red phone.
Yeah, the Favreau phone?
Yeah.
I mean.
Is Kathleen Kennedy gone yet? Is it at the end of this year?
I think it's the end of this year, right?
This can't come. I mean.
Yeah.
If I had a time machine.
Yeah, right.
Like, that's the thing I would do.
Yeah, right. Not take care of baby Hitler or anything. Kathleen Kennedy's out. Oh.
I come back. So I don't know. It's not any better.
Yeah, you're like, they brought somebody worse. Yeah, it's worse now. So this was exciting news. Sebastian Stan has been cast in Batman 2.
What?
Yeah. So it says that the sequel to 2022's The Batman will see Robert Pattinson return as the Caped Crusader, but Batman movies often rise or fall based on their villains. Of course, they talk about, you know, the Penguin but we've got Sebastian Stan has been cast as District Attorney Harvey Dent.
Holy shit.
Becomes the villain Two-Face.
Couldn't be better casting.
Yeah, right. Says we don't know how the Batman Part 2 will handle the transformation, but it's hard to see them repeating the Dark Knight version, and it's impossible for them to do the comic version unaltered since Sal Maroni died in the HBO limited series The Penguin, where he was played by Clancy Brown. As of this moment, only Sebastian Stan and the rest of the cast and crew of the Batman Part 2 know for sure. Stan has already started training for the role and says he'll begin shooting in London over the summer. I'm excited, I'm nervous, and trying to keep surprising myself. Stan said of playing Two-Face and working with the hair and makeup team to get the character's distinct look right.
Well,
Sold
if
America.
you'll recall, the Batman takes place when he's already Batman. He's already doing, because he's got those notebooks where he's, and he's calling it the Gotham Project.
Yeah.
So we've also got it established too that he's already fought and apprehended the Joker.
Yes.
Who's to say that the origins of Two-Face haven't already played out?
Exactly. Yeah. I would think that if they were going to bring Harvey Dent in as Harvey Dent, they would have brought him in while the Riddler was being freaking the Riddler. You know what I'm saying? Like, there would have been more involvement from his character prior to the transformation. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, but I'm excited. I mean, I love Sebastian Stan. He's phenomenal. So I think that that's some great casting there. Says that the Batman Part 2 will fill out Harvey Dent as a character. Game of Thrones veteran Charles Dance will play his father Christopher, while Scarlett Johansson is rumored to play his wife Gilda. With Matt Reeves once again directing and co-writing the script, hopes are high that the sequel will be every bit as good as the first movie. I'm excited to see him as Two-Face. And I wonder if he's going to be the guy or if he's going to take more, because I can definitely see them introducing Harvey Dent a la Penguin style, and then we get another series that's just about Harvey Dent. You know what I mean?
Fucking Penguin was so good.
Yeah. So it's like, let's do that. Well, but because it's like the interesting thing about these, I don't know, lesser over the top villains is the stuff that you don't necessarily see in the movie. I mean, think like the Penguin was a phenomenal crime show.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of boring in a Batman movie whenever, you know what I'm saying?
Dragging that out.
Yeah. And it's the same way with Two-Face. It's like Two-Face is a dude where he's all jacked up from whatever they're going to decide to do with him in the movie. And it's like, I could absolutely sit there and watch if they gave it the same care and attention that they did to Penguin. I could absolutely sit there and watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh man, like almost like a a la Better Call Saul, where we're watching we're watching the antics of an attorney who manipulates the justice system.
Yeah. And it would be interesting to dive into the psyche of Two-Face because it's like it's almost like he's constantly at war with himself. You know what I mean? Because he's like, it's almost like a split personality type situation in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's
you could take so many liberties and
Yeah.
and acknowledge comic book lore, but still be able to kind of flesh him out for the Matt Reeves Batman story, and just imagine this: you have him as Two-Face in the Batman, and then we get full on Sebastian Stan FaceTime in the Two-Face show
Yeah.
that culminates in the ending of him becoming Two-Face.
Yeah. I'm down.
Let's make it.
Yeah, right. I'm down. Let's do it. But yeah, Sebastian Stan, man. But that was all the movie news that I saw. Everything's kind of quiet. I think Doomsday has got that side quiet. I do want to go watch Supergirl.
What?
I want to go watch Supergirl when it comes out. But that's another one, like, I don't know if I'm going to or not, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll just have to wait and see, you know? But yeah, I'm ready for some trailers.
Damn it. We got a Toy Story trailer. Did y'all know they were making another Toy Story movie?
Dude, I haven't watched a Toy Story movie since Toy Story 3.
Will they all go in the thing? How did it end?
It might have been 2. 2 might have been the last one that I watched with Jesse. So yeah, I'm behind on this Toy Story.
People were making fun of Woody's bald spot. It's like it's where the paint's wearing off. But it looks like a bald spot.
I mean, come on now. You know?
All right, let's see what they got. Oh, it's the girl now? Oh, is it got AI in it? Oh, it's an iPad. Oh, a leapfrog. Stuffalo Bill. It ain't been the same since they lost Slinky.
Every time I see anything about Toy Story, I always think about that interview with Tarantino, and they were talking to him about Toy Story, and they're like, "What did you think of Toy Story 4?" And he goes, "I didn't fucking watch it." They're like, "What do you mean?" And it's like, they ended Toy Story 3 perfectly.
Yeah.
That was a perfect fucking trilogy. How the fuck, you know, like, so you know. I'm like, Tarantino over here going off about the fact that they made a perfect trilogy of films that's Toy Story.
Yeah.
And he's mad because they made another one. I was like, holy shit.
It was a good ending.
Yeah.
And it's like, they brought it back. And it's like, they might be able to tape down the leap pad, but they ain't going to be no match in 6 for those fucking meta glasses.
Yeah, right.
That's all I'm saying. When the meta glasses show up,
yeah,
shit, straight to Goodwill.
So.
Here we've got a spinoff of Big Bang Theory.
Okay.
Stuart fails to save the universe. Making a prediction. When it gets to the end of this, it's a comic book he's writing.
Yeah. Oh shit.
There it is. Guessing this is a show. Maybe not. I don't know.
It don't look bad.
Don't look bad. Looks like a silly goose time.
Yeah.
They had to bring something. They ran out of Young Sheldon.
Yeah.
Y'all remember the teaser for this? The Hawk?
Yeah.
Will Ferrell playing pretty much John Daly.
Golfer. Yeah.
This needs to be over the top.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of golfing shows coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Hear me out. This show, but it's Kenny Powers and he starts golfing.
I know, right? Like, come on now.
I don't think they're going to lean into it.
No, I don't think so. Which is a bummer.
That's a bummer. Let him watch.
Yeah. Deep bluish hue.
We got another Netflix here. Little brother. John Cena. Professional little brother.
Oh, shit.
He's going to get What About Bob? Whole family's going to love him, you know? He lied about who he is. He's a crypto bro. Call it what it is, gambling. The uncut gems of crypto. Is that Jelly Roll? What the fuck?
I'm having technical difficulties on this end.
Are you? What's
Yeah,
happening?
frame rates drop.
What about you, Griffin?
Yeah, it's getting kind of weird. I was checking to see what the connection status was, but it says we're good.
How about now? Is it all right now?
It's still choppy, but it's
We can't have that. Change the server.
all right. I'm gonna change it to central.
Do that.
Okay.
I can't ever find nothing in there.
Okay. We should be good now. I dropped our ping down a little bit.
How about now?
A lot better.
Oh, it is the same guy. Yeah, when they're like, the boys, it's over. It's like, is it ever really over, though?
Right.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, they don't look bad at all. Victorian Psycho.
Little blue velvet under the bed here.
Interesting song choice.
Like you got Ghost in your blood.
Okay.
I want to see Backrooms.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I wish this was a show. Mm-hmm.
Looks good.
You know that trailer we watched for the movie Obsession?
Yes.
With the crazy girlfriend, you know? So they shot that movie on like a super low budget. It was like $5 or $6 million. It's made a shit ton of money.
Yes.
And people are saying it's good.
Yeah.
I saw a clip where did you see the clip where she's walking backwards?
No, I haven't
It's
seen
fucking
that.
creepy. He's like, they're arguing and shit. And then she's like, he says something like, I want you to leave me alone or something. And she like moves backwards to the doorway. And it's like super fuck. You could tell they reversed it.
Yeah.
It's unsettling.
The director is from close to us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's a native of the state.
Oh. I might have to watch it, though.
I've heard really good things about it.
Yeah.
Since it was such a low budget, they had to use practical tricks and good performances and things like that. So, you know.
Have y'all seen this teaser?
Mm-mm.
This looks pretty good. I saw it on Twitter. Well, it's kind of low budget at first, but
That's fucking creepy looking.
Time to go. Let's say The Wailing's a good movie. Did you say pause it?
No, I said all good films.
Oh. Let me turn it down so I can hear.
The fuck? That looks interesting. It's like a quiet place on crack, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a quiet place, but everybody loud as fuck.
Oh.
I haven't once seen this either.
I haven't either. Lanterns. Should be coming out soon. That's what I'm talking about. Fucking haircut. Yeah, come on.
It looks pretty good. I'm interested.
Glad it's a series.
Yeah, right. David Reddy.
I wonder if it has some videos now it'll automatically generate it in English with AI.
Oh, wow.
Which is wild.
We're getting there. Yeah.
You already know what time it is. Slow motion time.
I wasn't expecting that voice to come from that dude.
Dude. Using a baseball bat as a pillow. Is he going to have to fight Gandhi? I mean, come on.
Good God.
I don't know if I'm ready for that. They did it again.
They did do it again. All right.
That was all the trailers. That's over 2 weeks too. Like,
I pressed the wrong button.
but yeah, Mortal Kombat.
I'm down.
I'm down to watch it. Is that good with you, Trav?
Yeah, man.
Checks in the mail.
The flag is raised.